Hi, welcome to the quick tutorial about using iView to break up large PDFs into their document components, make it a lot easier to manage the files. So in this case, we're going to use the Affordable Care Act, all 900 pages of it, as an example. And so here we see on the left the Affordable Care Act file. On the right, you'll see when you installed the demonstration program, it created a folder on your C drive called iView Working. And underneath that is then the evaluation case. And so to make things easier, iView supports using files to break up documents into more logical components. So what we'll do here is we're just going to create a new folder called ACA. And then we'll open that folder up, drag the Affordable Care Act over, and copy it into that folder. Then we'll go ahead and run the program. Go to My Cases, go to your evaluation case, and you will see, in addition to your standard folders, we now have ACA. Click on ACA, and you'll see we have the Affordable Care Act folder. You'll note here that it's 906 pages long. You can see all the pages in the list here, should you be so inclined. All right. So once we've got the document we want to break up and we're looking at it, you would click on Doc Admin. And so Doc Admin gives you that feature. There are some other features in Doc Admin, like breaking out a single document or renaming a folder. But in this case, we're going to break up the entire document. So what we want to do first is we have to tell the system we want to enable document breaks. All right, and what it says is that we can number it. And in a later demonstration, we can show you how the renumbering feature would allow you to actually get this thing Bates labeled. And then, so we've confirmed the Bates number. This second step, what it tells you is it goes to the end of the document, and for documents which are Bates labeled, it would tell you what the computed last number of that file is. If the document's been properly Bates numbered, the system becomes really easy to use in terms of this function. So click OK, and we're pretty much ready to go. And so all you actually have to do is look at this button here, and it tells you. So if you left click on this Mark as First Page, the document will mark the page you are looking at as the first page. If you right click, it will walk you through the document itself. There is no need to mark the first page, as that actually is done automatically. So as an example, we're going to go ahead and keep the table of contents as its own document. So we right-clicked our way through it. We found the first provisions, so we just click. And if you see over here, it's automatically marked the first page. So you'll have a document starting on page 1. And then the next document, as evidenced here by the new document label on the page, we're there. And then all you have to do is keep right-clicking. And you can go back to the previous page, and let's say we want to mark here. And that's pretty much it in terms of the marking function. Now let's go ahead and show you one feature, which may be very handy, is we do preserve this information on the computer you're working on. So this isn't on the network. You can't go to a different computer and keep marking the document. But if something comes up and you have to stop, the system does not have a problem with that. So you'd come back. So we've exited the program, went to lunch, worked on something else. Program comes up. Nope, we don't want to go there. So go to the ACA, go back to Doc Admin, hit Enable Document Breaks. The system loads the documents, or loads your document breaks that you've already completed, and it takes you to the last page. And so all you need to do is go back to clicking. I gotta get better at that. Anyways, and then find the next page. Mark. As you can see, now you do have to inspect every page, but as you can, you're taking 3 or 4 pages a second. You can zip through 1,000 pages very quickly. Then once you're done, we have a couple options. There's restart document breaking. So if you get into a document, and this happens to me all the time, if you get into a document, you begin to break it, and then you realize, now this document is organized differently. You could restart document breaking. It'll simply erase all the breaks you've done and let you try again. So that's easy. But for our purposes, so we've completed all the document breaking, and we're going to pretend because I don't want to look at all 900 pages. Then just hit Create New Documents. And what this screen is going to tell you is that it's going to move the master file into a preservation file called Combined Originals. And we'll go visit that in a second. And what it will do is, in its place, it will put all these sub-documents. So when the system is restarted, all of your new documents come up and are ready for review. So we just say yes. At the end, then, it tells you that it's created 6 new files from the Affordable Care Act, and you're good to go. So if we go here, you can see the original master document is now gone, and all the sub-documents are here ready for review, coding, or just printing. And as I mentioned previously, so you recall we put our file in the iLegal Working Evaluation Case ACA folder. All right, and notice the master document's here, but we have preserved it in the Combined Originals folder. As you may recall from your previous review of the instructions, the system ignores file names and folder names that begin with an underscore. So this allows you to keep files where you want, or be able to recover unBates labeled files, or in this case the original file, but get it out of the way, keep it out of the system, so staff are not reviewing the original file as well as the broken up file. Hope that was easy enough for you. If you have suggestions, please contact me, jay@i-legal.com. Have a good day.